Welcome to the mind of Manolo and a special guest. What we're gonna do is we're gonna smack that shit. And within smacking that shit, I'm gonna talk about that shit. And you're gonna know what I'm thinking, why I'm thinking, so you can possibly think smarter and not harder when you're playing the game of golf. Now, will the celebrity guest please come to the stage? You've seen him before. It's Jaime Jimmy Tropicana. We're gonna play the hole. He's gonna talk about what goes on in his crazy mind, and Manolo gonna speak about what goes on in the mind of Manolo. So we're gonna do this a few times. This is for one hole. It's a dog leg to the left. Now, on this particular hole, it's 368 yards. You gotta place a shot in order to smack another shot. Now, I have a 4-iron. My 2-iron is in the home because it is broken. I have to reshaft it, so I have to smack the 4. That means that I'm going to maybe just close it down a little bit to turn it more into a 3-iron. I'm gonna do my best to smack that shit and put myself into a great position. Now, this hole, what it calls for is a good shot. So all I wanna do is make a great swing and really focus on the fact that I'm hitting a long iron. This isn't an 8-iron. This is a 4-iron. So I want to really make sure that I make great contact, hold my head down and through while I smack that shit. That's truly the only thing I'm thinking here. So let's tee it up. You don't see tee markers today because they're doing some type of maintenance. So
Looks
whatever.
like it's an overseeding of some sort.
Anyways, I'm going to go back here and do my little ritmo, which is like, okay, all right. Okay, good. The pre-shot routine for Manolo, man. I already know it like the back of my hand. Back of your hand, you see it all the time, so you know it. So, hey, let's get a good line. That's our intermediate target, and just make a good swing, man. That's the only thing you're doing on the start of a hole is making a good swing, washing the club, hit the smack that shit.
You said good line, right?
Wow.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Watching it the whole way, huh? Love it.
I mean, I stayed down, I stayed through, I released, I held my finish, I watched where the club, the golfing ball, finally ended up, so I know exactly where it is. That's important too. You gotta watch the final destination.
You've seen that movie? I've watched the
That's
Final
crazy, man.
Destination. Yeah, okay. So what is it through the fairway, you think?
225, 225.
225.
225 is through.
So I have a 3-iron that I hit. If I hit it perfect, it's 225. So I already know that I don't have to hit it I can't hit it as hard as I can. So I just got to smooth something at like 69, 70%. Okay?
Okay, those are your numbers, huh?
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
So I just take a regular swing, swing back, my right palm. I love this right palm, like I'm waving to the camera. This closes the club face a little. It's not actually closed. It's just square to my spine. And then I lateral forward and sweep the ground.
Okay.
That's all I think about. That's
Let's
the
show the
entire
viewers.
swing. I play the ball back in my stance a little bit.
Marvelous.
Right down the middle. Is that a lot? No, it's perfect. It's right in the middle of the fairway. Love it.
You actually hit that thing 220.
Yeah, because I swung 67%.
Exactly. Listen, you swing 70% and you hit it on the screws. Here's a history lesson. The reason they call it the screws is because way back in the day, a wood was actually a wood. And the wood had 4 screws in the middle of the face.
Right.
So you kind of had to hit it on the screws, otherwise it wouldn't go nowhere. And if it did go anywhere, it was terrible. It was a disaster. So the screws is just the center of the club face, which you did, and at 70%, the club does all the work.
And I didn't run it through the fairway. I didn't swing super hard. And I literally did exactly what I said I was going to do and just took my right hand back, pointed it at the ground, turned back, and...
That's the thought, man. So many people, it says, don't do this, don't do that. That don't mean shit, man. Your mind only knows what you said. It doesn't hear the don't part. It just hears the part. So if you can maintain positivity to say, do this, do that, do this, do that. Keep it short of running through. I know I can hit it this, so let's do this. The mind is a magical thing, man.
I kind of like that because a lot of people are like, don't lift.
There you go.
Don't pull your head up. Don't pull your head up is something you hear all the time. Well, if you just say do this,
Exactly.
then your body can just do that instead of don't do this. Well, that could mean a million different things. I like it.
There's so many ways to say things. Don't do this. Another way to say don't do this is rather do this. So instead of saying don't lift your head, why don't you tell yourself, okay, watch the club hit the ball.
There you go.
Well, if you watch the club hit the ball, you can't lift up.
Hey, I didn't know you were this smart.
Yeah, listen, I know. I'm showing you a whole new side of my mind. Don't be nasty.
Wow. Are you going to do algebra next?
Oh, hey, calculus. What's calculus? All right, this one I will take my rangefinder because, oh my God, bro, that was drop of rain.
First rain of the year.
I never felt it like that this year, never.
Look at those skies.
Holy moly. Okay, check it out. Okay, fantastic. Good, great, grand. There you are right there. Okay, 160. Now, here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
160 is standard 8-iron. However, I have not played a lot of golf yet today. This is really the second hole I've played today. So I'm still not quite calentito. I'm not warm. So I'm going to take one extra club. I feel some raindrops. I'm going to just make a smooth move 7. Let the club do the work. Why try and murder an A, bro? I'm not an axe murderer, bro. I'm a golfer.
You ever seen So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Yeah, for sure.
Kelly Bundy, right?
He's Michael Myers. Wait, Mike Myers? No, what's his name? Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do,
I
bro.
thought Kelly Bundy was in it.
It's Wayne's World. Mike who?
Mike Myers.
Te dije, hombre! What an asshole.
Austin Powers.
He's an asshole. All right, take your last little ritmo right here. Okay.
Is his name really Michael Myers?
I
Is it Michael Myers,
listen,
the guy
I
that
don't
kills
know.
people?
A part of me wants to believe that it is. Weird digressions. Here's what I think in my mind. That's a white flag, okay? It's not racist, it's a white flag. It's in the middle of the green, and it's to the left of the green. So what that means is this, short-sighting. To be short-sighted, there's a bunker on the left, there's a whole situation where you have to be so good with your wedge game to get it up and get it in and get it close to try and get up and down. You want to miss always on the other side. That's the big side. There's a whole lot of room. You can chip, you can putt, you can run. So I'm thinking in my mind, all right, we can take dead aim, but if we're cutting the ball, which my ball's kind of leaking today, I'm always gonna make sure I'm over here. That's it. That's my one thought. Let's get it over here and let's make a good move. Let the club do the work. It's very simple. Okay, fantastic. Game on.
Wait for it.
So, it was a little bit, it wasn't flush, but it was good enough contact to where there's some wind, it's a little thick in the air, so it played a little bit longer than I thought. I took a good swing, it is below the hole. I knew I wasn't gonna nuke it over, because I just took a nasty swing. I have a putter in my hand. That's fantastic. Green in regulation, G-I-R. That's what
you
called.
want.
That's what you want.
That's playing golf.
It's great. I can roll it. I'm good at putting. Anyone can putt, man. You're just putting a flat stick on the back of a golfing ball and rolling it. Like, what is that?
Yeah. I mean, there's more to that. But
Anyone can put a roller.
it is, because you can see like the older dudes, they're still good putters. They can't hit the ball very far, but they one putt. Mm-hmm. All right, so there's 150 there, that little yellow mark, and I'm 10 yards in front of it, so that's 140. And it's a little downhill.
You want to see just how close you are?
Here, let's see.
Yeah, figured it out.
Let me see.
It's
I
okay.
bet you I have. So it's 150 that way. This is 8 yards. It's probably playing 142.
139.
Oh, okay. I was 3 yards off.
Close enough.
139.
Close enough.
I can hammer.
Ooh, hammer.
I can hammer a 50 degree, but I don't want to do that.
There we go.
I think I want to take a pitching wedge, a little pitching wedge.
Okay.
and I'm going to play it super far back in my stance, like almost just inside my left foot. And then I just want to take it up here and then hit the back of the ball into the ground. I'm not going to take a huge swing because I have more club.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to play it really far back to keep the ball low and just go to right here, which is almost my waist. That's what I feel. It'll probably get a little higher, but I feel to my waist, and then I just come down, boom, right on the back of the ball. It'll kind of...
It's okay, man. Your clubs just shifted in the bag.
Wow.
It happens. Wow, scaredy pussy. Scaredy pussy.
I thought it was Michael Myers.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Back of the ball, into the ground, little trappy. Now my weight's got to be forward though, because if I have my weight normal, it'll be a disaster. So
Okay.
I just kind of just lean forward a little bit. Nothing a lot, just a little bit weight forward, hit the back of the ball. That was slappy, but look where I missed.
Exactly.
On the right-hand side, and I have a shot.
Exactly.
I have a shot.
You also, in the sense of doing a lot of explaining, you were doing a lot of explaining, a lot of moving. That wasn't your, had you done it here and then kind of gotten to your shot and
Right.
kind of let the natural athleticism of yourself come
And
out?
if Michael Myers would have given me a break there. But it's okay. Now you can see how like one bad shot that is probably a bad shot for anybody can result into not so bad overall. Like I can chip that up and make a par, and if not, I make a bogey, but I didn't hit it out of bounds or, you know, hit it 8 feet. Like, it's okay. I can still, I hit it forward and I hit it okay.
And you, most importantly, I believe,
Yeah.
missed it on the correct side, the big side. You're not short-sighted, you're long-sighted.
Yeah.
You have a lot of options here. You're not freaking out about having to do something that
Right.
you just simply cannot execute. You might execute it 1 out of 100, but guess what, man?
Yeah. That's not going to be that 100.
You're not playing that round today.
Oh. Okay, well, here's said shot. I just got to hit it over the bunker. So my main thought here is, I don't think don't hit it in the bunker. I think hit it on the green
There you go.
only.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care where it goes on the green, actually. I just want to hit it on the green.
And you have a lot of green to work with, so
Yeah.
you'll probably hit something up in there good.
So I'll take, I use a 69-degree wedge. I play it back in my stance, and my right hand just goes up to here, and I just kind of like, just tap the back of the ball like this. Almost feel like I'm chunking it, but I'm not. I just kind of smack it.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Do it. Wow. Wow.
See how easy that was? That, like, chipping like that is, you know, normally they're here and they're hitting a high flop shot, and you're not going to make those. So I just do what's easy, and guess what? I hit a terrible second shot.
Yep. But
and I'm going to make
tapping
par.
in for 4. You put yourself in the position to be able to execute the shot that you don't have to do from over there. Because had you been over there, you would have had to do some crazy shit.
Yeah, would have had to flop
All
it
right,
and it would've been
scope
gross.
this out for me, please, por favor. I want to show the viewers how to properly fix a pitch mark.
Okay.
This is not a divot. I know, it's called the divot tool. Manolo, it's called the divot tool, whatever. They were doing stupid stuff. Mushrooms or whatever. This is a pitch mark. This is a simple wooden tee. Check it out. You hit it from the back first, man. Okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Okay, focus. Look at me. There are roots under the ground. And the roots are going to keep the grass growing and growing and going and going. That's what the roots are for. They have to stay intact. So, in order to keep them intact, you don't go down and rip them up. That's going to leave a scar. You know how when you have the acne and you pop that shit and then it's like, oh my God, like, what is that? And it doesn't go away? Yeah, don't do that. It's the green for everybody. Make it a beautiful face. Cosmopolitans.
Yeah, don't leave scars. And speaking of Scar, has anybody ever told you
Here
you
it
look
is.
like Scar from Lion King?
Scar, Jafar, it's okay. Get over here.
Go.
Here and you boom. Here and you boom. Here and you boom. There's some flipping pride in this. I'm dead serious. Come on. And then here, and then it's in the side, and then it comes like that, and then it's like that. You are pushing it back together and push and push and push. Now look at this. You saw that it was a full-blown indentation. Pada perro
I can't even see where it was.
putito down.
That's pretty good.
And that was a legit one, man. Okay, so that's it. I can't even remember where it was, sort of.
You're putting for birdie.
Exactly. So, while you were doing almost chipping in, I had already read my putt. I already knew what I wanted to do. So all I'm going to do now is mark it. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to line it up like I like, and then I'm going to stroke that shit. This is an uphill putt moving from right to left.
How do you know it's uphill? And how do you know it's moving from right to left?
That right there, around me, was the closest thing around me. I always look at what's the closest thing around me. That's the highest point. And then I look at the highest point. So if I look around, everything looks like it's coming down to me.
Okay.
Okay? But that is the highest point nearest to me.
The little hill.
So it looks like it's coming down, yeah, but then it goes back up. Okay. This to me has to feel like an uphill putt, and then it looks like it's feeding this way. Those are the only things I think. Okay.
So off of that hill over there,
exactly,
it's going to roll this way.
It's going to roll that way. And not a lot.
Okay.
But just enough. So I will play this 2 cups on the right. All I'm going to do is get the ball to roll end over end.
So 2 cups would be like right there.
So let's see if I can get it online.
Okay. You want the pin in or out?
I always want it out. I hate this obstructing.
Okay.
Now, I think I'm going to possibly make it or get close. So I don't want an obstruction. Some people like it. I cannot stand it.
Do you mind if I get mine out of the way here real quick?
Clean it up.
1 footer. Follow the ball into the hole. That's a 4. Love it. All right, back to the
Now,
show.
the next thing, uphill putt, I use the center of my putter. That's the sweet spot. I want to get it up there. So I want to have some masa. I'm going to make sure I hit the sweet spot of the putter. Where's my line? There it is. Okay, that's it. I go through my little routine, and then I stroke it. Once I'm here, it's a wrap. I go. Good. Take one last look, and then I think, probably like that. And then I just do the same thing. Man. Fantastic putt. Putters are good. I'm a great putter. I know that because I've practiced. You should do the same, and then you just clean it up. That's the Mina Manolo. That's the celebrity guest, Jimmy Tropicana. We hope you learned some shit today, and we're going to give you some more of these so you can think correctly, so you can also make 4. That's it.